Hey guys, Dr. Josh Axe here. Welcome to Ancient Medicine today. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 essential oils to help you overcome chronic allergies. And if you're an allergy sufferer, I know that allergies can make a person absolutely miserable. And so if you want to get some natural relief, you're going to want to try these essential oils here today. Also, hey, do me a favor, help me spread the word that food is medicine. Take a minute right now, punch that share button, click that like button. Let's help teach people how to use this rather than some of the conventional treatments that have severe side effects on the immune system and the gut microbiome. And I've got a great DIY vapor rub recipe for you at the end here that's sure to help your seasonal allergies. Number 1 here, peppermint essential oil. You know, peppermint oil contains menthol, which has cooling properties and also has the ability, according to medical research, to open up the bronchial airways and the sinuses. And so if you've ever used peppermint oil, you know it gives you that cooling sensation. You feel it in your mouth, your neck, even into your lungs and stomach. Sometimes you notice that cooling in that opening effect of peppermint. Now, something unique here just to know, you know, peppermint contains menthol, which has that cooling sensation and acts on your capillaries. Capsicum, which is a compound found in hot peppers such as cayenne pepper, actually acts on nerve receptors the very same way that menthol does, only gives you a warming sensation. Both of them actually have a lot of similarities, but peppermint, again, one of the best ones for opening up your airways. And one of the things a lot of times that's taught in Chinese medicine is it's actually good to actually combine a cooling oil with a warming oil. So a cooling oil like peppermint and a warming oil like a black pepper oil or a cinnamon or a ginger oil. Mixing those together actually can sometimes really help open up your sinuses. So you might consider making that type of blend. But again, peppermint has been shown to have benefits so many things, from improving focus, supporting digestion, and also supporting seasonal allergies here as well. All right, number 2 oil is basil oil. And basil oil, one of the most commonly ways it's used today is for ear infections. People will use basil oil, and listen, you never want to put the essential oil in your ear. You want to put it around the outside of the ear canal there and that upper part of the neck. But basil oil actually is a really well-known oil. Both basil and holy basil oil in Chinese medicine are known to subside something called wind in the body. Now, wind in Chinese medicine is when your body is having too much movement, especially when you have those watery sinuses. Some of that can be a combination of cold and wind that's got in your system. What you want to do in Chinese medicine is you want to calm the wind, you want to warm your body as well oftentimes, and boost your immune system. And basil can actually calm that wind. It can be effective on that drippiness. So if you have allergies and part of your symptoms is not just congestion, but if you have your nose is, my dad used to say, it's dripping like a sieve there. It's just really dripping. If that's happening, basil oil is one of the best oils you can use. You can actually rub it on the outside of your nose and right on the bottom of your nose and your sinuses. So basil oil is really good for that allergy symptom of those drippy sinuses. And let me ask you a question. Are you a person right now watching this video and you struggle with seasonal allergies and sinus issues? I'd love to hear from you, and also would love to hear some of the natural remedies you use for fighting allergies naturally. Also, hey, I wanted to mention this about essential oils. If you guys have not checked out the new book that myself, Jordan Rubin, and Ty Bollinger have written, make sure you go on Amazon.com and check it out, or drax.com. It's Essential Oils, Ancient Medicine. We cover over 100 health conditions and over 60 essential oils and their benefits. So again, just wanted to mention you might want to check that out there. Number 3, eucalyptus oil. Now, eucalyptus oil is the king of opening up the respiratory airways. It also has some really powerful antimicrobial benefits at potentially fighting off different types of bacteria or viruses that may invade the lungs and the sinuses. And this is one of those key ingredients I'll share with you as part of a natural vapor rub here at the end. But eucalyptus oil has a lot of pretty powerful compounds, one of those being cineol, which actually gives it many of its benefits there as well. Actually, I want to jump back and say this about basil too. A lot of times with basil oil, I've seen people recommend something called a allergy balm, which is a mixture of frankincense, lemon, and lavender. I actually think basil is actually more beneficial than lavender in certain circumstances. But I do want to say actually basil uniquely, very similar to lavender, has linalool. One of the main compounds in lavender is also found in basil, which is why sometimes lavender can also be benefit for your allergies. But again, when using basil, rub it there on the bottom of your nose. Eucalyptus, good to run on the lymph nodes, the front of your neck and your chest area, really helps open up those airways. And number 4 is lemon oil. Now, lemon oil acts as an expectorant, which means it actually helps your body get rid of excess phlegm. You know, one of the ways that lemon oil has been used for quite some time is for supporting lymphatic drainage. And one of the things you'll notice if you have allergies or a cold is these lymph nodes in this upper part of the neck that run down as well. You tend to get those swollen lymph nodes. Lemon oil may in fact help you drain those lymph nodes, and also it helps thin out mucus. So if you tend to be very mucousy as well and it's starting to get thick in your nose and your even up into your chest, lemon oil is a great thing to do. What I love with lemon oil is I'll tend to do just a few drops in like a hot or warm herbal tea, like a ginger tea with lemon oil is perfect for allergies. You could also add a couple drops to a manuka honey and just sort of suck on that. But again, lemon oil and ginger tea, great natural way to help get some relief for those allergy symptoms. And I want to mention this as well. With the eucalyptus oil and basil oil. These are great to rub on your chest and also take a hot shower, letting it sort of hit your neck and your sinuses there, and can also help get some relief. And number 5 is tea tree oil. Now, tea tree oil is very high in different types of terpenol and terpenes, and these oils tend to be gentle on the body, yet have really strong antimicrobial properties. So if you know you've been exposed to some sort of bug and that's what's causing your symptoms as well or contributing, tea tree oil is effective. But the other big thing that's a benefit about terpenes and tea tree oil is they tend to have antifungal properties and anti-mold properties. You know, a lot of times during certain times of year, the year when people have allergies, oftentimes there's also mold in the air. And if that's the case, tea tree oil can be really effective to diffuse around your house. Now, I never recommend tea tree oil internally. You can definitely use it topically, but my favorite way to use this oil, again, is to diffuse it in the air throughout your home during allergy season. Helps cleanse the air. You can also use it for naturally cleaning your house down on stainless steel appliances, even on wood, countertops. It's a great thing to use. But tea tree oil, again, a great thing to diffuse in the air during allergy season. And here is a recipe for a homemade vapor rub. By the way, if you're enjoying this live training on allergies, take a minute right now, punch that share button, click that like button for me. You know how many people there are suffering with allergies? In fact, in Nashville right now, it's usually not the time of year where people suffer with this, but there's a lot of people here that are suffering with allergies who typically never have allergies. So, hey, help me spread the word. This year more than ever, people need to know the secret remedies for fighting allergies naturally. And here's a great natural vapor rub here as well. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna combine a cup of olive oil, coconut oil, beeswax, peppermint oil, eucalyptus oil. You're going to pour these ingredients in a glass jar. And what you'll need to do with the coconut and beeswax is you'll need to warm those over a low heat in a saucepan and then mix them all together. So again, essentially pretty easy. You're gonna melt the beeswax and coconut oil together. You'll pour it in a jar, then pour in the olive oil, peppermint, and eucalyptus. Put it in the fridge, let it sit for about 2 hours, and then bam, it's ready to use there as well and store on a regular basis. But this vapor rub, again, great to rub right on the chest, great to do before you get in the shower as well. Really help open up those airways and sinuses here. And remember, these are the top 5 essential oils. And other essential oils definitely can have some benefits as well. You know, ginger oil is definitely at the top of my list of an essential oil that can help with allergies. Thyme essential oil is also very powerful, and then sometimes lavender and frankincense as well. And hey, if there's an essential oil you love for allergies, let me know that right now on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And hey, do not forget, check out my brand new book here. It's Essential Oils, Ancient Medicine. You can check it out on draxe.com, amazon.com as well. We've got over 50 essential oils we cover, over 100 different recipes, including DIY, and a lot of natural remedies. For instance, if you want to know, hey, what are the best essential oils for the thyroid? We have it in here. The best essential oils for hormones, the best for digestion, the best for immunity. We cover all of that in this book. Check it out there, Essential Oils, Ancient Medicine. Guys, also do not forget to subscribe here to our Facebook and YouTube channels and our Instagram account as well. I'll see you next time.